My brother found a dead mouse in his loaf of bread. He was just slicing through, having toast, a bit crunchy, that was the tail, and then there was this flattened mouse baked into the bread. Apparently it's quite common because apparently they creep into the grain warehouses and get processed into flour, or they creep into the flour warehouse and they just get automatically processed into the bread and nobody knows. So I don't know, I've never had one, but he did. So he rang up the bread people. He said, I can't believe this. I found this dead mouse in my bread. Not happy. And they said, we're really, really sorry. Would you like a free supply of bread for a year? And my brother said, well, not your bread. And they said, well, what do you want then? And my brother said the first thing that came into his head, he said, well, what I'd really like is a new gas fire for my front room. And the bread people said, okay, yeah, just buy that, send us the bill. If that makes you happy, if that means you'll forgive us, done. Now, that's a really bizarre story, isn't it? The reason I wanted to tell you that is to say that if you've got a complaint, you should negotiate. It should immediately switch on your negotiating light if you've got a complaint, because you've got the power and you deserve some sort of recompense. And it doesn't even have to be connected to what it is, although ideally it would be connected, because it does work out better all round. If they could give you bread, that's a win-win, because the bread is valuable to you and it's cheap for them to supply. If they're going to give you actual money, then that's more expensive for them to give. But the main thing is ask for something in return. And if you think about the three options when you've got a complaint, the first option is to just live with it and say nothing, the British way. And what we tend to do is we say nothing. We go and tell all our friends, of course, and put it on TripAdvisor, etc. And we think, I'm never going to go back there again. But we don't actually say anything to the organisation. So we get nothing back. They don't even know there was a problem. So that's not a brilliant solution. That's kind of what you might call passive aggressive. The second option is to complain and go and say, it was rubbish. There were hairs in the bath in my hotel room. And they'll go, oh, we're terribly sorry. And they'll come and clean the bath, but you'll kind of know the hairs were there. Or they'll send you a grovelling letter saying, we're very sorry about your bath. But that's just a waste of everybody's time. They waste time with the letter. You waste time receiving the letter. Pointless. So doing nothing and complaining are both pointless. They're lose-lose. The best answer is to negotiate and say, I'm not happy with my room. I don't want to use that bath now. I want to be moved to a different room. And because it's a hassle to have to move all my stuff, I want to be moved to a better room. Because what does it cost them to put you up in the luxury honeymoon penthouse suite, assuming it's empty, obviously? It costs them nothing to put you in there. So that's win-win all round. You get a great room, costs them nothing, everything's fine. They've learned a bit about their cleaning procedures as well. So if you've got a complaint, it should switch on your negotiating light.